Sports, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. Next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, or should I say Dean Olsen, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Jacksonville comes out with a former number one overall pick. Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback, 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe, already this season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
The Clemson product, he entered the league a couple years ago, Mike, as one of the best quarterback prospects we've seen really in the last decade. And it's easy to see why. When you put on the tape, right, his physical skills, his arm strength, they jump out at you. But now, if he's ever going to reach that full potential, he has to start placing an emphasis on protecting the ball. Get rid of the bad. There's so much good in his game. Don't let it be overshadowed. That's been the biggest knock of his career. And if he can change that, the sky is the limit.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. Still going. And he will score. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. To take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the number one overall pick in this past year's draft.
The term generational talent Mike, it gets thrown around, I feel a little bit too loosely these days, but you could argue if there's one guy worthy of that description, it's Williams. I mean, only time's going to tell how accurate it is, but when you watch him play, it becomes abundantly clear. This guy has everything you want in a franchise quarterback.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this first down, but with nowhere to go, the quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps him short of the first down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Jaguars offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. Second down and 8. In motion comes Thomas. Second down, Lawrence. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That one on target. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
So, 4th down, and on comes the rookie, Cam Little, for this Jaguar field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bears offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North, it's DeAndre Swift.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears 1st down. We are through 1. It's the Jaguars on top. More from the International Series in London after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. His kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. He's going to tuck it and go.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Jags offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it once more with ETN. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to London, England after this. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Williams. Completing that one to Carter. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Now he'll run.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. The Jaguars offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Lawrence. Looking free downfield, it's Kirk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll find the rookie from LSU, Brian Thomas. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time, and it'll be second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got it at about the 8. And the Jags are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Davis with a nice first down grab, and he's really developed into a good receiver, especially these last few seasons, going over 700 yards in each of the previous 2. That level of consistency is one of the main reasons.
And he'll take it on in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will get out in front 17-7. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Here's Williams. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Jaguars 17, Bears 7.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. DeAndre Carter on the return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bears offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Chicago.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete, high point the ball. I mean, those are all boxes that Odunze checks. And everyone around this Chicago Bears organization, they couldn't have been happier with the way this draft fell. And they think they have a superstar in the making here at wide receiver.
And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Here's Swift, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 10. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Williams. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
They go play action for Lawrence. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That caught by Davis. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
He'll take this down inside the 30. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Bears offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll tuck it and take off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one taken in by Odunze. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lawrence now to the right side, and Kirk's got him. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Etienne. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here is 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point, and after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Here's 1st down. To throw is Lawrence. That's to the sideline, taken in by Thomas.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll run it here with ETN. Marked down at the 6. Now, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So, pressure kick coming, and here's Cam Little. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Etienne. Into the secondary, past the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, different than the college game, these offensive linemen, they're blocking for the run. But if that ball gets pulled, the pass option of the play, they're not allowed downfield. In the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no game.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 41.